Borderline personality disorder. Before we get started, I would just like to say, if you've not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button now. That way you don't forget about it later. Now's the perfect time to hit that subscribe button. So I wrote down some things here. That was unprofessional as all hell. Keep in mind, this is just my personal opinion. If there is something that you love and hate that is not mentioned here, I would love for you to put it in the comments section and let me know about it. Get some conversation going here. So this is just my personal opinion. These are things that I love and hate equally at the same time. I'm not going to do a top 10 or 11 or whatever. I don't like lists.
Top 6.
Asking me how I'm doing. I love this one because it shows that you care. You are actually worried about me and would like to know how I'm doing. I may actually tell you how I'm doing. This may take a long time. I may have even misheard you and you asked me, what am I doing? And now I've just rambled on for 4.5 hours about how depressed I am because somebody at work didn't ask me if I wanted to refill a Java coffee. It's a catchphrase now. Therefore, I'm forced to lie and say that I'm doing fine. Fucked up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. Asking us why we're down. Why are you so down? Why so gloomy? What's with the face? I get asked that one. What's with the face? It's my face. I don't know what's with the face. Once again, it shows that you care. You're showing concern, which is awesome. Great. If I haven't told you why I'm down, you're actually doing pretty good. And you should probably not pull that thread there. That's probably something you want to leave alone, because you're not going to be able to fix it. And once I get going, I won't stop, and I'll just keep going and going and going. Do love the fact that you show concern, though. That's what sucks about this list.
4.
Ooh, it's not the cops. It's always great when there's a knock at the door and it's not the cops. I mean, I like it when people just stop by. It makes me feel like people actually care about me and need me. Most of the time it is for money or to borrow a tool, but damn it, they came to me for that. So, I mean, I'm good for something, right? At the same time, I hate it because I might be trying to rub one out. And now I gotta try to cover it up. I have to hide the Mrs. Butterworth real quick and switch over to some like Disney cartoons so that you won't think that I was rubbing one out. And again, I'm usually just watching Rescue Rangers anyway. I don't think any of these jokes are landing. They just suck. I know. We've only got like 2 more to go. We're bombing this shit.
3.
This one's gonna sound mean. Hanging out with you. Sorry, but it's true. We want to desperately. When we're not hanging out with you, we're thinking that we want to hang out with you. Then, the moment we're hanging out with you, we can't wait for you to go away so that we can get back to our movie or whatever we were doing. The idea of hanging out usually is better than the hanging out. Only because of anxiety. And if we're hanging out and you happen to glance at your phone, then I think that you're bored, you don't want to be there anymore, then I get pissed off and I kick you out. Little things like that, misunderstandings are very common when hanging out. Because if all your attention isn't focused on me, then I figure you don't want to be there, or else your attention would be focused on me, because my attention's focused on you for sure. Every little thing you do, I'm analyzing it. So I figure you should do the same to me. Just a simple, let's get together, have some pizza, and watch a movie has turned into a big old fight that lasts for months over something stupid. That one's a downer, because as much as I'd love to hang out with people, once I'm hanging out with them, I just want to do the opposite. We never like what we have, do we? You always want that thing you don't have, and then when you have it, you want the thing that you just had. That is a paradox. Do not Google paradox, because I don't even need to hear about that's not a paradox. I don't care, okay? I wanted to say paradox, so paradox.
2,
Inviting us
1.
to go hang out, either with just yourself or with a group of friends. Asking us out to the bar, that's a good example. Love it. It's one of those things that shows that you care. You actually want us to be there for whatever input. I mean, I've always said that people use people, so there must be something you need me there for. So that's awesome. It gives me purpose. I have a meaning in life because you want to go to the bar with me for whatever reason, because there's a fat chick you want to pawn off on me, or you're low on cash. I'm usually the one low on cash. Speaking of which, I do have a Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Inviting us out is great. It's awesome. And it's always usually in the future. You want to go do something Friday night? Yes, sure. Well, now we've made plans, and we got to try to figure out how to get out of it, because we don't really want to go hang out. We just wanted to be invited. If you didn't invite us, you'd be the devil and we'd hate you. But now that you've invited us, it's trying to figure out how to get out of it and not look rude. This was back in my 20s, when people were still going to the bars before they all got pregnant and married. I got pissed because my friends would always go to the bar and not invite me. I harbored just resentment for years over that, until recently I realized that they had invited me about 150 times, maybe 200 times. At which point I always said yes, and then I came up with some excuse as to why I couldn't. Of course they stopped inviting me because I never showed up. It was just a waste of both of our times. But I still wanted the invite. Sons of bitches. I'm going to hunt them down and take a baseball bat to each one of their... Moving on.
1.
This one a lot of people might not want to admit to. How's that? Coming to me, or coming to us, with your problems. We don't care. I know, it makes me sound like an asshole. No, it's great, because we unload our problems on you all the time. And it shows that you trust us, and that you can drop your guard enough to be vulnerable, to talk to us about your problems, to ask our advice maybe even. Giving us credit, maybe we're wise and can help you with this issue. Generally, well, for me, no. Taking my advice usually lands in prison or covered in peanut butter. Here is the problem with you coming to me with your problem. One, I have tons of problems. So dealing with your problem on top of my problem is about one problem too many. Also, you're the problem solver. I always come to you with my problems, which you never actually solve, but you'll listen for 4 to 5, 6, 10 hours and into the next day, and at least try to give me advice, which I'll shoot down. But that's your job. I'm not the person to come to with a problem. I have no idea. Look at my life. Do I look like the person that can solve any kind of a problem whatsoever? If you want problems, I can probably help you with that one, but I can't solve problems. It sucks to listen to your problem when all I'm thinking about is how I'm going to turn it around so that we can talk about my problem. It's very difficult. I mean, I can do it, but it's difficult. But it's awesome. I love it because you came to me with your problem. You trust me. That is all I've got. I'm sure there are others. Like I said, there are things that you love and hate it equally. Let me know in the comment section. If you disagreed, whatever. If you just want to talk about the weather, that's fine too. Be sure to like this video and share it. Share it everywhere. Anywhere, I don't care. Share it on all social medias and beyond. If there is a way to share this video, please share it. YouTube is trying to hold me down and make it so that people can't see my videos. So the more people that can share it and get it out there, it's going to really help because YouTube's not helping out at all. And it's not a conspiracy theory, it's true. YouTube hates me. Until next time, keep on keeping on.